Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another live stream here on Max Coverage TV, the place to be for all your sports wants, news, and needs, and most importantly, live streams here for your Yankees and MLB offseason news. We have some news. Some exciting news. I mean, honestly, if you're a Yankee fan, this is what you want to hear today. This is what you want to hear today. If you missed the news right before I went to bed last night, right before pretty much all of us went to bed last night, Blake Snell signed to the Los Angeles Dodgers. So these guys just won the World Series, and these guys are still making big-time moves to start the offseason. Now, saying the Yankees can't sit on their hands. The Yankees just can't sit back and watch this happen. So I get a notification. John Heyman reported in the New York Post that the Yankees have upgraded their initial offer on Juan Soto. Big time, baby. I don't know what the numbers are. None of us know the numbers. But here is the post from Yankees videos on X. But this is reported by John Heyman. And I have saw other reports saying that the Yankees have also included multiple opt-outs in that contract. That's what Juan Soto wants. Juan Soto wants multiple opt-outs. I thought maybe we would just see one opt-out after 6 years. But, you know, the reports kept coming in. We might see some opt-outs out there 3 or 4 years instead of 6. Especially if this is going to be a 14-year contract. But, hey, this is some good news. And also, we can't forget this little tad bit right here. John Heyman also reports that the Yankees have contacted free agent pitchers Corbin Burnes and Max Fried. That is what I am talking about, baby. If you have been watching my channel for the last 2 years now, all of you should know how much I really want Corbin Burnes on the New York Yankees. I have been lobbying it. I have been begging for it. Corbin Burnes is one of my favorite pitchers in baseball. He's a flat-out beast. And I pray the Yankees sign him, especially after what the Dodgers has put off last night. Let's go. Let's get to the chat. We got Jacob in the house. What's going on? Good to see you. Cruise control. Hopefully the Yankees will start going on cruise control soon. Good to see you, brother. John the Beagle Dad. How you doing, man? We got Joseph. Scott Boras is Bane on professionals. He is, dude. Scott Boras is a God, he's a headache, isn't he? Why should we give him that many opt-outs? Don't understand. It could be, I mean, that's just what these young players want. John, these young players want all the opt-outs because what if the organization takes a turn and they have an out, basically? I thought there would be an opt-out after 6 years, but it's looking like 3 or 4 years. Hollow in the house. I don't care if Steve Cohen is willing to offer $700 million if they let Soto go, especially to a rival. I would feel so embarrassed as a Yankee fan. Hollow, I'm with you. If the Yankees cannot get this done and the Red Sox or the Blue Jays sweep underneath their feet and get them, I'm going to be livid. I'm going to be pissed off. And I know all the Yankee fans will be as well. What's up, Mike? Good to see you. We got Paul in the house. Shout out to Paul. Shout out to Skip. I thought you would write him a check. You wanted him so bad. What's up, Skip? Yeah, man. Hey, if I had the money like that, Skip, I'd do it. I'd do it, but Hal Steinbrenner holds all the money. Hal Steinbrenner holds all the money. So I'm pennies to Hal Steinbrenner. Siciliano, what's up, Max? How you doing, brother? Let's get Soto. Let's go. Good to see you, Siciliano, man. Let's go. Let's get him, bro. I still think we are probably a week away until we see Soto potentially signing somewhere. They were saying it's looking like around the winter meetings, which is in a week and a half, a week from now. So I do think we won't see any big time news this weekend, but this is some positive news for the Yankees right here. I think what they saw, I think the Yankees saw what the Dodgers did last night, and they said we can't mess around anymore. We just can't mess around. So you always kind of put your initial offer out there, and then you kind of go from there. Well, the Yankees have said, hey, listen, to hell with the initial offer. Here's something better. We don't know the numbers. We don't know the years. We don't know the opt-outs. All we know is what we know, and it's right here. They have upgraded their initial offer, and I will bring up another post that there is multiple opt-outs supposedly in this offer. We got my guy Jay Smooth in that building. What's good, bro? Max Fried is always injured. I know he's always injured, but he's one of the top pitchers available in the market. I want Burns. Jay Smooth. But I'm glad that the Yankees are doing their due diligence and contacting these pitchers. Steve in the building, let's go. We need Soto no matter what we do. We do. How you doing? Go Yankees. How you feeling? Yankees should not wait on one player. They need to move fast instead of sitting on their hands. Exactly. They have to. I mean, when you see the World Series champions, Dodgers signing Blake Snell to a 5-year, $182 million contract with a $52 million fully guaranteed, the Yankees cannot sit around and mess around whatsoever. So we just got another update. Brian Hoke just retweeted this. And I'll play this out loud, guys. So here we go. Let's watch this together. This is, I think you can hear it.
John Heyman reported that an offer to Soto was upped by the Yankees. Tell us what you know about that and overall where things stand.
So the way this process seems to be working is there was an initial round of offers that were supposed to come in pre-Thanksgiving. They did, but it was sort of like that just gives Soto and Scott Boras an idea of where these teams stand, how serious they are, and then they're going to come back and there will be another round. The Yankees have apparently already gone to that second round. Look, the Yankees have made it clear they want Soto back. They're planning on doing what they can to try to retain him. I think the biggest threat to them is the Mets. Steve Cohen has more money than everybody else in baseball. And if he sets his sights on Juan Soto, he can do something that no other owner can, which is spend whatever he wants and not blink when doing so. So I still think it's going to come down to the Yankees and Mets. The Red Sox, the Blue Jays are still in it. The Dodgers are still in it to some extent, although after spending this money on Soto, I'd be surprised on Snell. Yeah. I'd be surprised if they were really going to be in the mix for Soto. But it's the Dodgers. You never say never. But I think ultimately, end of the day, this will come down to the Yankees and the Mets.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, I've been thinking the same thing, honestly. But I'm glad that the Yankees are. Hold on, let me find that post again, guys. Give me a second here. Here it is. I'm glad that the Yankees are already moving on to that next round of offers. They're moving on fast, and they're not waiting around. This tells Juan Soto that the Yankees really want you back, man. So this is a team willing to do whatever it takes. I just hope Steve Cohen just does not undermine everything and just say, hey, here's $700 million. It's hard to say no to that. And I wouldn't. It would suck to see Soto leave. It would suck to see Soto go across town and play for the Mets. But you can't blame a guy for not turning down $700 million. I mean, if that's what the Mets are willing to give him, then I mean, whatever. Good to see you. We got Cho in the house. We got Ron says, "Go mother effing Yankees, let's go." Siciliano, they always say that year after year, we can't mess around, and then before you know it, we don't pick up nobody except the dude on the corner of the dumpster. It's pathetic, says Siciliano. It is. It is. We can't. Listen, last offseason was a good offseason for us. We traded for Verdugo. At that point, that trade looked really good for the Yankees. Verdugo was a doubles machine before coming to the Bronx with the Red Sox. He was a beast. He got on base. He drove runners in. It looked like a good trade for the Yankees. I was really excited for Alex Verdugo. And then, of course, the Juan Soto trade just was a cherry on the top. Marcus Stroman was not my first option for the Yankees last offseason. but I wasn't upset about it. I thought it was a pretty cheap deal because Lucas Giolito, before he had to go through Tommy John surgery, missed the whole season, he got signed on a higher contract than Marcus Stroman did with the Red Sox. If I'm not mistaken, Giolito got 2 years, $42 million, and Stroman got 2 years, $39 with a vesting option for the third year, which has now kicked in because the vesting option was he had to pitch for 140 innings in 2024, which he pitched 154 innings. So that vesting option is in play now for Marcus Stroman. So essentially it's a 3-year contract now with 2 more years left on that contract for Stro. But I think as a whole, the offseason last year was a pretty good offseason for the Yankees. But this year, we got a taste of the World Series. I've been saying it. We got a taste of it. We got so close. I mean, we blew 2 games in the World. We honestly should have been up 3-2 in that World Series, but you can't look back and say, oh, the Dodgers, they won. They deserved it. Congratulations. But Yankees now need to do a lot more this offseason to get back to that Fall Classic. Not only get there, but win and finally hold up that World Series trophy for the first time since 2009. Davidson's in the house. He says we need above average players at every position. Only way to be competitive against the Dodgers. I agree. We do need some cheap guys, though, Davidson. I think, it's going to be very important for Austin Wells, Volpe, Caleb Durbin. Jazz is pretty cheap still. Jason Dominguez. These guys need to be in the lineup just to give some more salary relief for the big dogs. But, I mean, if we get Juan Soto back, we can still make a move for Christian Walker for first base. He's above average, in my opinion, on first. If the Yankees want to make a bigger splash, they can sign Pete Alonso, but I don't think the Yankees will get Soto and Alonso. I think it would be Soto and Christian Walker, and then their attention would be more towards the pitching side of things with Corbin Burns potentially, or Jack Flaherty, Max Fried. But the Yankees have a lot of they have a lot of names out there that they can still make a move on. William in the house. Soto could get more endorsements with the Yankees than the Mets. I mean, you're not wrong there. But Soto is the type of player that he's going to get endorsements no matter where he's at. But you're not wrong there, William. I mean, the Yankees, they bring in the most revenue of money. You already saw that's where the lights shine the brightest. So I'm not arguing with that at all. Val and NY, they better get Soto at just about any cost. Good to see you, by the way, Val. Where do you think Glaber will end up? Have a great Thanksgiving, Max. Thank you, Val. You have a great Thanksgiving as well. Let's see. Where do you think Glaber will end up? Let me answer that first. I honestly, Val, I think it's either Seattle. I know Toronto wants Glaber Torres. So usually when guys leave, they usually stay. Like, this is for any sport. When a guy leaves, the rivals, the in-division rivals usually sweep them up and sign them. That's in football. It happens a lot in football. If a Giants player leaves, usually like a Commanders or a Cowboy or, somebody in your division gets them. But I think it's either going to be 2 teams. It's going to be Seattle or Toronto, in my opinion, Val. What's up, AMBO? Good to see you. Always good to see you, brother. Mr. Murda, Oswaldo Cabrera, and Ben Rice. I think those 2 could be a big piece of this team. Ben Rice, we'll see, but I think Cabrera definitely will be on this roster in the big club for next year. Jace in the house. What offer did they upgrade it to? We don't know the numbers. We don't know the years. All we know is that they upped their offer, their initial offer already. Like we just saw on, I don't know if you were in the chat when I brought up the video, but there's going to be rounds for Juan Soto. The first round of offers are going to be like your initial offer, like, okay, testing the waters. The second round is the negotiation. And the Yankees have already gone to that round. It seems like they're not waiting on anything else. They already have the first offer. I think in their minds it wasn't good enough, so they're already moving on to round 2, which good news. Good news. They're being proactive. They're not sitting around. They're not just saying, oh, maybe he likes our offer. No. The Yankees are being aggressive, which we all want to see, and hopefully it's going to benefit us in the long run. Yankees can't think about salary. They need to go out to Corbin Burns and Soto and make that trade for Cody Bellinger and Nico Horner. Definitely say yes for Soto and Burns. I don't know if Cody Bellinger is my first option, Ambio. I know Bellinger is the cheapest option, but man, he's 27. And I know you said they don't need to think about salary, but $27.5 million for Cody Bellinger. Are you okay paying that much? And also, Bellinger is on a player option next season as well. So say if Cody Bellinger stinks and then he gets hurt or something like that, he's going to opt in and he'll be making 25 next year as well. So the trade for Bellinger, I don't know if I would do, but I want your opinion on it for the contract for Cody Bellinger. You're going home to West Coast? Who's going home to the West? I was surprised they brought back Trent Grisham. Thought we'd seen the last of him. $5 million is a nice paycheck considering how low he batted. Yeah, I know, Val. I think they're looking at his defense and saying that's more important. Late defensive substitutions. I mean, $5 million is a lot of money in our eyes, but yeah, he's gonna be back for one more year. I don't think he'll be back after this year. They're gonna bring him back one more year and that's it. But yeah, I mean, he's not gonna be a big part of this team. He's just there for depth and for potentially late inning substitutions, especially if they decide to go with Jason Dominguez, which they should, because we need Jason Dominguez in this lineup. Just one, because we need to see this guy at a full season, and he's going to be a nice salary relief for the rest of the team. Oh, you saying Gleyber's going to Miami? I don't think Miami will have the money. That's why I'm saying Seattle or Toronto. Do you think Juan Soto signs before Christmas? Yeah, I think so, Murda. I think so. David in the house, I'd rather sign Iglesias and have him play second base or third base. You talking about Iglesias from the Mets? David, is that who you're talking about? Oh, your membership goes bye-bye? No, we don't want to see you leave, Banana Boy. If George Steinbrenner was alive, Soto would have been signed already. Yeah, no doubt. I mean, you know how George, especially Murda, if George Steinbrenner was alive and he saw this team make the World Series but fall short in kind of embarrassing fashion, you know George Steinbrenner would have been active. He would have been signing everybody. Max Fried going home. He's going to sign with his old coach, Ron Washington. Oh, you're thinking Max Fried's going to the Angels? Oh, that's what Marquise is saying too. Max Fried might sign with the Angels or Padres. Padres are definitely going to be active, no doubt. Angels, I don't know, because they just signed Kikuchi, so I don't think they'll make another big splash. Could be completely wrong there, but they just signed Kikuchi. So Ambio said they can send Stroman. They wanted him back, but he chose to play for his childhood team, so he can add him to that deal with Pereira and Caleb Durbin. Wow, you would trade Caleb Durbin, huh? Well, the team already said that they see a big role for Caleb Durbin next season. So I doubt that Durbin is going to be traded. Pereira, I could see him being on the move. I think Cortez can be on the move too, but I just I wouldn't see if we would send Stroman in that deal to the Cubs and get his $18 million off the books and, pay Cody Bellinger $9.5 million more. I wouldn't be mad about that. But I think the trade would only work if Stroman was in that trade, Ambio. Michael in the house heard over $600 million and has opt-outs. Yeah, I've heard there's multiple opt-outs. I haven't heard any numbers yet, but I'll go searching for it real quick on Twitter, see if we have any updates. But I definitely have heard there's going to be multiple opt-outs, and I think it's going to be year 3 or 4 is when the first opt-out will be. Rather than overpay for Torres, yeah, we're not signing back Torres. We're not signing back Gleyber. He's gone. The Marlins organization is complete. It really is, Marquise. It really is. It sucks to see. I mean, the White Sox are a complete mess. The Marlins, I think the Rockies are a mess. These teams are never good. Well, I know the Marlins made the playoffs a couple of years ago, but the White Sox are just a trash organization. Their owner is a terrible owner because they already signed Jorge Soler and Travis d'Arnaud. Oh, true. Yep, I forgot the Angels got Darno and Soler. Angels they've been quietly making some moves. It's the Angels, so I'm not really too scared about the Angels, but they have been making some moves, man. We got Valhalla Sports Talk in the house. He says, "Let's go Dodgers." Congratulations, Valhalla. I haven't seen you since the World Series, so congratulations, buddy. God, it was such a piss poor, pathetic performance by the Yankees. But congratulations to your Dodgers, and you get Blake Snell. Wow, you guys are winning on everything. What's next? Roki Sasaki? Gosh, man. Gosh. What up, Jack? Good to see you. Jacob Petruzzi, what up, brother? Simba eat his turkey yet? No, sir. Turkey is in the it's in the fridge, thawing out for tomorrow. I got a whole brisket. I got a whole turkey. Ooh, we gonna be eating good tomorrow. We gonna be eating good in the neighborhood. Durbin is 25 after 4 years down. He's making a splash. Don't think he is the big deal for the future. Plus, we got 2 second basemen with Jazz and Volpe. Yeah, I think this year would be this is Durbin's year to really show us something, Ambio. If not this year, then probably never. But I'm rooting for him, man. I'm rooting for Durbin. How goes the crazy turkey stuffing? I love stuffing, bro. I love stuffing. What's up, Chad? Yeah, I'm doing the game later. I'm doing the game after this stream. So I'll be on for about probably 15 more minutes or so. But Sarah, good to see you. And by the way, everybody in the house, happy Thanksgiving to everybody in the building. If I don't see you, if you're not going to pop in the stream later, I'll be doing the Rockets and the Sixers game. I'm doing some more NBA on the channel, trying to do some more NBA. But if I don't see you on that stream, then hey, happy Thanksgiving. Hope you guys and gals eat well. Hopefully you spend it with some loved ones, with your friends, your family, whoever you're spending with, man. I pray y'all have a great time. Thank you, Jack. Smash that like button. Hit that subscribe. If you are new hanging out for the first time, do not let it be your last time here. Mr. Murda says, I'm cooking a whole pig. Ooh-wee. Okay. Trent is a backup in case something happens to Dominguez or Spencer Jones. Yeah, he's an outfield 4. He's an outfield 4 or maybe 5, but he's not a bad backup either, David. You know, his glove is elite. I mean, I saw him firsthand make some elite catches. I went to the Tampa Bay Rays game, the series in the Trop last season, and Trent Grisham won us the game with his glove, with his bat. I mean, I just don't want him to be an everyday player by any means. Corbin Burns should be the Yankees' top option after Snell. Oh, no doubt. No doubt. Corbin Burns should be option 1B to Juan Soto. I think imagine this. If you get Soto and Corbin Burns on a package deal, right? They're both Scott Boras clients. It makes sense. Sign them both. You know what I'm saying? I know the Yankees can do it because you know why? They said they have the funds to sign anybody they want. Well, put your money where your mouth is, Hal, and you're doing it right now. From these reports, you're doing your job. So keep on keeping on, baby. Show us fans you're not sitting on your hand. You're not just sitting back watching the fun happen. You're in it. You're in it. Come on. What's up? Chad, good to see you. Aiden, Max Free would be nice. Trade Nestor to Atlanta. I mean, I just trade Nestor out of this team. I don't care where he goes. Trade him away. We don't need him. Verdugo probably signs with the Marlins. Imagine that, bro. Imagine going from the Yankees to the Marlins. Like you saw Jazz go from the Marlins to the Yankees. This man, he was all smiles from cheek to cheek. He went from the pits of hell to the top of the top, but not the very top because the Dodgers kind of knocked this out. But you get what I'm saying. I don't want to keep talking about it. It's going to make me cry. Soto, Burns, Tanner Scott, and Walker for the Yankees. Ooh, man. See, that would be chef's kiss right there. Siciliano, I know you whip it up in the kitchen. I know you're a chef, man. That would be chef's kiss. If we got everyone on that comment right there. Soto, Burns, Tanner Scott, Walker, Christian Walker. Oh, man. You think Soto signs? Not tonight. I don't think he signs tonight. Verdugo will go back to LA, but the Angels, okay, I can see that happening too. Can't trade for Max Fried because he's a free agent. Yep, Fried is definitely a free agent. What's the new offer? Don't know the numbers, but they have gone up from their initial offer. There's multiple opt-outs in that offer. That's what Soto wants. He wants multiple opt-outs. So I'm thinking year 3, 4 is his first opt-out, maybe year 6. I don't know. I'm not Scott Boras. I'm not a contract agent guy. I'm guessing off the top of my head what the offer would be. Make Soto a Yankee for life. That's all I want for Christmas. Amen. Amen, Jack. That's all we want. That's all we want. What's up, Ronald? Good to see you. Of course, I got you, man. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for popping in, my guy. Chad, happy Thanksgiving, Max, to you and Cindy. Thank you so much, Chad. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well, to you and your family. Hope everyone has a great time on Thanksgiving. Hopefully, we all watch the Packers beat the Miami Dolphins on Thanksgiving as well. Nestor, Clay Holmes, Stroman needs to exit out. Well, Holmes is gone. Holmes is a free agent. Cortez, I think the writing's on the wall with Cortez. Like I said, he's definitely going to get traded, man. I just don't see him on this team. I don't really see him having a role with this team anymore. Stroman, I wouldn't be upset if he got traded. I like Stroman's in the same boat. There's not really a role for him anymore. I mean, the guy didn't even pitch in the postseason. So, is it true that Philly is considering trading Alec Bohm? It is true. Alec Bohm is on the market. He's not a terrible player, man. He has a temper. No doubt about it. But he's not bad. But I have heard multiple reports that he is a free agent. Or no, I'm sorry, he's on the trade market. Theo Harris, good to see you, man. Sick of the Dodgers signing everyone. Wake up, Hal. Yeah, me too. Me too. I mean, you can't blame. I mean, the Dodgers they're being a great organization. That's what great organizations do, man. They don't mess around. Hey, one championship is not good enough for them. They want more. And they're not messing around. Alec Bohm, just looking at his stats real quick. He hit 280 last season, 448 slug, 780 OPS. He had a 332 on-base percentage, 15 home runs, 5 stolen bases. So, I mean, he didn't do terrible. Like, that's pretty good. A 280 batting average. His career batting average is 277. So, 28 years old. I mean, Alec Bohm is not a terrible. The Yankees can maybe think about trading for Alec Bohm as well. I don't think it would happen, but I mean, I wouldn't be too upset about it. Drake in the house. Does the Snell price tag up the price for trade pieces like Luzardo, Garrett Crochet? I don't know if the price tag would up the price for the trade pieces, but I definitely think the price tag will up the price with Corbin Burns and Jack Flaherty and everybody else who's available, because Blake Snell signed a 5-year, $182 million contract. So $52 million of that was fully guaranteed. So it's a $26 million AAV. If it wasn't for the guaranteed money, it would have been $36.4 million. So I think Corbin Burns is going to make about $35 million AAV, unless they do some guaranteed money like the Dodgers did with Snell. But I don't think it raises the price tag up for the trade pieces like Jesus Luzardo and Garrett Crochet. I know the Red Sox really want Crochet badly. That's what I've been hearing. Chad, what do you think about Freddie Freeman? He's a World Series MVP for a reason, man. He's a good player. And we have players coming off the books years to come. We do. I can't wait till we get this DJ LeMahieu contract off the damn books. That's what I can't wait for. What up, Ken? Good to see you, bro. What up, Dev? Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. Thanks for popping in. They said the same thing about Paul O'Neill. Maybe this team needs someone like him. Oh, yeah. I mean, like I said, Alec Bohm is not a bad player whatsoever. Alec Bohm is not a bad player. I don't know what the Phillies would want in return for Alec Bohm, but his numbers aren't bad. I mean, you throw a 280, you throw someone hitting 280 in this Yankees lineup last season. That's probably the third best average in this team. I think it will be the third best. I know Judge hit over 320. Soto was around 285 or something like that. Bohm would have been right behind him. Let's see, Soto hit, 288 was what Soto hit last year. But yeah, Bohm hitting 280. That would have been the third best batting average in this lineup last season. How many deferred contracts smarter than cash? What are you talking about? How many deferred contracts? I know some of the money was deferred for the Blake Snell, but we're only seeing one deferred contract really right now with Ohtani. The floor for Burns is going to be at $40 million AAV. You think 40 mil? I was thinking the floor is going to be 35, but I mean, you could be correct, Ken. It wouldn't shock me if Corbin Burns signed a 4-year, $160 million contract. It would not shock me if that's what the contract we'd see from Corbin Burns. We need a villain on the team. Bring in Bregman. Well, Jazz was kind of the villain, especially with that Royals. With the Kansas City Royals series, Jazz was the villain. I think Jazz could be the villain on this team. But Bregman, I know the Yankees have already shown interest in Bregman. Bring back Gardner and his Gardner doesn't even want to pick up the phone for the Yankees anymore, Ken. He hates the Yankees. He hates the Yankees. Steinbrenner, please send all your money. Just do it. Make it so. Crown the world, or I don't know what the hell that means. We'll only be right again when the Yankees are world champions again. We're getting Paul Goldschmidt. I don't want Paul Goldschmidt. That's no, hell no. I don't want Paul Goldschmidt. This dude is past his prime. He's 38 years old. I pass on Paul. Paranormal in the Funhouse. What's going on? So we know what we offered Soto. I don't know what we offered Soto. I know there's reports out there saying $600 million. There's no number that is confirmed, so I'm not going to throw any numbers out there and spread some more false rumors because I don't like doing that. Oh, you talking about Shohei? Oh, you watching from the hospital? Are you okay, man? Hopefully everything's okay, bro. Blake Snell had roughly 65 million deferred or different. Which one are you talking about, Ken? Dirty Jesus in the house. Happy Turkey Day to you. I like the Teoscar backup plan. He would be cheaper than Soto and loves playing in the Bronx. I mean, he would definitely be plan B. Teoscar Hernandez would definitely be plan B. No one's going to be on the same level as Soto, but I wouldn't mind Teoscar Hernandez as backup plan either. He's a legit left fielder too. So it's not like a guy is playing out of. That's one thing the Yankees need to look. This is another thing I want the Yankees to do. Get guys that play the position. We had a lot of players that were out of position last season. Jazz playing third. Judge in center is not his true position. It's in right. Oswaldo Cabrera playing all over the field. I don't even know what his true position is anymore for Oswaldo Cabrera. That's got to stop, man. We gotta get guys playing the legit positions that they play. What's up, D-Rod? Jazz would be the new Glaber. Probably will be the new Glaber. Everyone will probably get mad at him every single game. Yankees addict in the house. Hal tasted blood. He wants Soto in the World Series. He does want Soto. I mean, the reports, like I said, this should be positive reports for everyone if you're a Yankee fan. They're being aggressive. They're being active. They're not sitting around. They're not just twiddling their thumbs. The Yankees and Hal Steinbrenner, they're not waiting. So hopefully this is good news for us. Hopefully. Ken saying I will like Profar for left field. Profar had a fantastic year, man. Like Profar made a lot of money last year, man. He signed a 1-year prove-it deal. He hit 280, 24 home runs, had a career year, honestly. 380 on base, 4.59 slug. He is 31 years old. Switch hitter. He had a fantastic year. He made the All-Star team. Rich, good to see you. How you doing? What's up, Sean? Saying Soto, yeah. Where's Torres going and Rizzo? You all think they're going or finding a way back to the Yankees? No, I don't. I think like I said, I think Torres either goes to Seattle or Toronto. And Rizzo, I think Rizzo should just retire. Honestly, I mean, it would make sense for Rizzo to go back to the Cubs and possibly retire there. But I don't know who would want to sign Rizzo. The guy just isn't the same player anymore, man. I mean, I liked Rizzo a lot. I'm not gonna talk crap about Rizzo, but I just don't want him playing for this Yankees team anymore. Soto, 12 years, $580 million. Burns, 8 years, 290. Turner or Tanner Scott is that who you're talking about, MBO? 3 years for 45, and Santander 6 years, 120 for first baseman. Orioles moved him to right field to make room for Mountcastle. Talk about an offseason right there, MBO. Talk about an offseason right there. I wouldn't mind Santander. I think I still, I mean, the guy just hit 45 home runs, so I would definitely take Santander. Trucker Tim in the house. Whoop, whoop. Good to see you, man. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody in the house. We got 81 in the chat. Smash the like button. Subscribe if you're new. D-Rod, what up, Max? Ken just gave you your new nickname. It's Deferred Money, Max. No, I need all my money now. I can't afford to take a deferred money. I can't afford that. Give me all the money. Give it to me. Rizzo's going back to the Cubs out of respect to end his career there. I agree. I love the new Kendrick Lamar album, bro. I love that's all I've been listening to the last, couple of days now. I love that album. We got Action VJ in the house. We need to temper expectations. If we get Soto, we're not getting much else. I think if we get Soto action, we get Corbin Burns and maybe Christian Walker. I would take that. I'm not really worried about a bullpen. The Yankees and Brian Cashman, they all, Matt Blake, these guys know how to put together a bullpen. I'm not worried about a bullpen, but yeah, I mean, I would love Soto, Burns, and Christian Walker. Yowie, wowie. Good to see you, man. Shout out to you in the house, man. Happy Thanksgiving to you, buddy. I said that like Kendrick said mustard. Mustard! Bro, that's all I've been listening to, man. That's all I've been listening to. And I'm a Drake guy. Drake's my guy. Like, Drake is one of my goats. But Kendrick is up there, too. And Kendrick and Drake, when that beef happened, I'm like, damn, bro. Two of my favorite artists beefing with each other. But, yeah, I love that album. Jerry in the house. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Max. Enjoy your day. God bless. Happy Thanksgiving to you, too, Jerry. I hope everything is well with you and your family, man. Thanks for popping in. Sasaki and Murakami. Yeah. We can't forget about those two names. I always forget. I'm not saying I forget about those two names, but when we're thinking about like free agents, I keep forgetting about Sasaki and Murakami because those two are going to be some big hitters as well getting signed. Happy Thanksgiving to you too as well, Sean. I'm going to have to call the stream, guys, because I got another stream set up at 7:05 in about 10 minutes. I'll be doing some NBA action on the channel if you guys are interested and want to hang out. But thanks for popping in, man. If you are new, hit that subscribe button on the way out. Ring the notification bell so you get notified when I do go live. But yeah, some good news. Hopefully, this will be some thankful, great news before Thanksgiving, because I'm thankful for Juan Soto being a part of the New York Yankees. So keep it there. Yowie Wowie, member for 5 months. Happy Thanksgiving, my brother, man. Thank you. You too, bro. You too, man. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys in a little bit, man. Shout out to everyone in the chat. It's always love, peace, chicken grease on Max Coverage TV. And like I said, happy Thanksgiving to you all. If I don't see you, I'm out of here. Peace. See you in a little bit.